Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to react to One Piece episode 256. Sorry for the wait guys, I'm still on time. It just wasn't an early upload because I'm just busy with life, okay? But regardless, in the last episode we got a train. Even Polly entered the train or boarded the train even though he was against us going to Enies Lobby, where every government official is gonna be there, bruh. And Enies Lobby, if I got that correctly, leads to only two places, like the underground prison and the world government headquarters. So there's nothing positive about this. We're going to fight the entirety of government just to get Robin back and Usopp, right? Which is interesting because, right, both of them left the team. But like, I almost want to say cut the crap because nothing really changed. We're still gonna get our asses whooped by the main four Gareta or whatever their names are, right? The CP9, and now we're gonna have even extra opponents in Enies Lobby from government, right? And what are we gonna do? What changed? The only thing that changed is that we're a bit more motivated now that we know that Robin did it for us, but still. Like, Luffy didn't get an upgrade, Zoro didn't get an upgrade, and we got whooped before, so I'm just expecting them to get whooped again, but with a little bit, like getting whooped with a little bit more motivation for getting whooped is, I guess, better, I don't know, but I'm here to find out. That being said, enjoy my reactions, you know what to do, let's go, man. Save our Nakama. I mean, yeah, we got the spirit now, but is it really enough? Yeah, what are you doing, bro? What is your weakness? Really? You didn't expect that? What? Sodom and Gomorrah. Hey, they have the spirit. Yeah. How can she navigate a train like a ship? They came on board. Oh, they have no brakes? Yeah, Luffy, okay. He's gonna save them. But damn, they're fast. Yeah, these guys are idiots. Talking about Franky. Sorry guys, had to sneeze. Might happen again.
Iceberg さん、お客様がカティフラムといえばわかると。
フランキー。
Yep.
お通ししますか？
Bruh.
いや、
How did he survive though?
追い返せ。
And I'm willing to bet that's the reason he became a cyborg. That's how he survived. But he couldn't have done that to himself since he was on the brink of death because he collided with a train, right? So somebody else must have made him into a cyborg. So I guess we're getting that part of the story now. Because he wasn't born a cyborg.
おめえも言いてえこともあるだろうが、この4年の歳月で俺がお前を許したと思うな。 あんなことがあってよく俺の前に堂々と面を出したもんだ。
なんだと
Damn.
お前のことは完全に死んだと思っていた。こいつを持ってこの島を出ろフランキー。
この島を
トムズワーカーズのカティ・フラムは死んだ。お前がそれを名乗らねえ限り俺とお前が繋がることはない。そ
Damn.
の上に島を出ちまえば設計図の行方は闇へ消える。
ちょっと待て。設計図を持ってねえおめえがあいつらに狙われたらどうなる。渡したくなきゃあいつらの目の前で燃やしたっていい。
I mean, true. Like, I'm not for him handing them over because then Tom died for no reason protecting them, right? But burn them, bruh. Like, make sure they never get to them. Thus, making sure they leave you alone. I mean, maybe not, but still, right? You get the point. But I'm guessing he doesn't want to do that, or didn't want to do
お前が俺な
that.
らそうしたか。あれだけの偉業を成したトムさんが
See?
全てを捨てて未来へ繋いだ設計図だ。
Exactly.
少なくともニコ・ロビンという女が実在する兵器を復活させる危険がある以上本当に
He's glad you're alive.
生きててよかったな。
Yeah, bro, you're brothers. You're still brothers. I love this. Yeah.
バカアイスバーグは元気か。
殺した。
He thinks he's dead. They're brothers. They don't want to admit it, but they're brothers, man.
お前らだよ。
おめえもだろ。
Yo, everybody's on this train from Water 7.
俺も一緒に行くことにした。お前らはいくら止めようとしても止まらなかった。お前らがそうまでして仲間を奪い返したい敵は俺にとってもアイスバーグさんの命を狙った犯人でもある。それにあいつらには言ってやりたいことがたくさんあるからな。
They don't
知って
know?
んだろ真犯人も。
They don't
お前の
know.
口から言ってみな。俺たちもそうそう鈍くねえ。大方の見当はついてる。別に驚きゃしねえよ。
And I knew they had no idea.
してなかったのか。しかしあいつらは里帰りしたってするかこの非常時に。俺たちはてっきり裏町のマイケル・ホイケルだと。そうそう誰だよそれ。
Bro.
お前知らねえのか裏町。
Okay, this is good. Luffy's stuffing up on meat, which is gonna heal all his wounds and give his energy back and all that, but he's still, even in his full power, he can't even beat one Gareda, bruh. Those guys whooped his ass without even going full power, so I don't see us winning, even though we brought all of the Franky, we pretty much brought every single character we met in Water 7, like, right to this train, but it's still not enough. It just isn't.
大体お前ら。
食った食った。やっと腹いっぱいになったぞ。にゃっじゃあまあフランキー一家ともガレーラの船大工とも。やばい。心さん、こんな時に運転室から離れていいの？どうにかしてあの高波を。
言ったろ、ロケットマンは制御不能。運転しようにもブレーキも何も効きゃしねえんだ。私の仕事は列車を線路に乗せるまで。
お前ら大波なんかにやられんな。全員目的を果たすんだ。行くぞ。
Yeah, we're still gonna lose, bro. I'm sorry. No amount of other characters is gonna help us. It's just not.
Well,
Okay, before my editor speaks some words to us, bro, like, am I missing something? Nothing changed. Sure, we're a bit more motivated now to stop them because we want Robin back, because we know she did this out of pure intentions for us, right? She didn't want to betray us, but she was forced to. And we don't even know Usopp's on that ship. Like, these guys are doing it for Franky. I get all that. But just because we're a bit more motivated doesn't change the fact that they kicked us. They whooped our ass before. They're going to do it again, bruh. We're no match at all. So I'm kind of confused. They keep talking about, oh, we're going to do this, that. You ain't going to do shit. What the hell? Cut the crap. Like, so I'm kind of really confused. Like, if Luffy or somebody doesn't get a power-up, which I can't see how Luffy's going to get a power-up, he's just a rubber man, bruh. Rubber can't do shit. Like, he already at his peak. So I'm so confused. I'm rooting for them. I really am. But no amount of fodder characters are going to help you. Right? So, hey, let's hear what my editor has to say.
Teamwork
Let's go.
has been established. That's good stuff right there. So today I want to talk about one of the manga cover stories again. I haven't talked about one in quite a while. I think the last one that I talked about was Ace trying to find information about Blackbeard. This one isn't actually that significant to the plot or anything, but I do plan on covering every single manga exclusive cover story there is, so I'm going to talk about this one as well. This one is about Gedatsu. Gedatsu is a priest from Skypiea, the one that Chopper actually defeated. So it turns out that Gedatsu fell from Skypiea after Chopper had defeated him. He's falling down to the Blue Sea, and he lands on this island that is full of holes. And
how did he fall when Chopper drowned him in that cloud, bro? My man died. Like, how did he... Okay.
Somehow, some way, the dude survived, which is ridiculous. There's this guy next to him that helps him get him out of the ground, and this guy...
Well, he fell all the way down from Skypiea and survived? He must be the only character... Like who... I mean, I guess he has wings, so that's kind of a... Right, he can fly. I don't know, but like no other character surviving that.
His name is Goro. Think of Zoro, but with a G instead of a Z. He's a hole digger. I repeat, hole, not gold. You can tell because he got a pickaxe and stuff, right? Goro has a dream, and his dream is actually to make a hot spring island, and with no way back to Skypiea, Gedatsu decided that he'll become the boss man of the Blue Sea, and Goro's like, well, okay, sure, help me dig these holes, and so Gedatsu's like, okay, sure, thinking that it'll help him be the ruler of the Blue Sea somehow. You have to actually remember that while he's a priest, Gedatsu was quite the goofball. He doesn't breathe while using his axe, he puts sandwiches in his ear instead of his mouth, and he doesn't blink while digging. And then Gedatsu then takes a bath at night with the kanji on the barrel saying bath, by the way. The following day, he doesn't even stand on the ground while digging, so yeah, he's definitely a goofball. But then he unexpectedly struck upon something, a big mole. Remind you of something? Long Ring Longland, the end of that?
Yeah.
That's probably where the anime actually got this from. From this cover story, where at the end of Long Ring Longland, Old Man Tonjit had a relative with a mole. But that wasn't canon, obviously, but this is, so this is the canon iteration of this mole appearing, I guess. Oh yeah, and by the way manga cover stories work is that there is basically no talking at all. There's no dialogue. It's just a bunch of drawings that Oda makes with a note at the bottom describing what is going on in the drawing. This is how it looks like. The title of the chapter is on top of the page, and the rest of the page has the cover story. As you can see, this chapter itself is called The Franky Family, so this takes place during Water 7, when the Franky family was introduced. So the cover story is actually a separate thing from the title description on the top of the page. If you flip over to the next page of the chapter, we are in Water 7 with Luffy and the gang, right? So the cover story is basically a side story that happens simultaneously with the main story of Luffy and everybody, in this case in Water 7. Then the next chapter shows, again, a new drawing about the side story at the very beginning, where the title is. So basically, every single time there's a title for a chapter, there's like a separate image that has nothing to do with the actual story. Well, the main story, right?
Okay.
So every manga chapter is about 18 to 19 pages on average. So it's a very small part of the chapter that is being used to show off the side story. And they're obviously called cover stories because these side stories only happen on the cover of a chapter. So just picture this. This is how it would work in the anime. They do the recap in the intro, then they show the title of the episode along with that title, then they show a image that has nothing to do with the title or the rest of the episode. And then in the next episode, they do a continuation of that image that they did in the previous episode. I think you get what I mean. That's basically how it works in the manga. Anyhow, moving on, there's obviously the big mole, like I said. Gedatsu beats the ever-living heck out of him with a jet punch. Really poor bastard, man. The thing is how unconscious. Man, that's really ass. That's unfortunate. That's just animal abuse right there. But anyway, Gedatsu then makes the mole its slave. I'm not kidding. And then alters its helmet so that they were inside of the helmet while they also have a view of what's outside. The mole then digs underground, and then bam, a big explosion of water. And this explosion brings out this monkey, and he also punched his head and makes the monkey his henchman. Now, Gedatsu, Goro, and the mole then continue to dig while leaving the monkey up there to protect his soon-to-be hot spring island. And when the mole resurfaced, he arrived at a desert oasis, and that's right, it's Arabasta. Look at that, it's Koza right there. It gets even better. You see Old Man Toto right there, and then it turns out that Goro is Toto's younger brother and Koza's uncle, which is said at the description at the very bottom of this chapter, of this page, sorry.
What?
That's really sweet, man. I like that a lot. That's cool. And then Karu
That's
is here as well.
cool.
Check that out. They form the Hot Spring Inspection Squad, and once they returned to the Hot Spring Island together, they saw that the monkey actually got other monkeys to build a house, a bathhouse. And then a tunnel to the Hot Spring Island opens in Arabasta, so you can actually take the tunnel from Arabasta to this Hot Spring Island. The island's full name is
Yo, that's a lot of water for Arabasta, bro. I'm sorry, that was in the desert, and now they have all this? I love it.
Hot Spring Island. Who is going to bring these people to the island, you may ask? Well, it's the crab from Arabasta that the Straw Hat crew used, if you remember. He's like a bus because he also has a light. Then, the next chapter, the return of Igaram, Chaka, Pell, and freaking Vivi. They pay Geratsu a visit. Okay, sorry, but who the heck ever thought that this priest from Skypiea would be on friendly terms with the Arabasta royals? That's just ridiculous, and I love
That's
it.
so
I swear to God, though, it kinda
weird.
looks like Vivi's almost wearing Nami's Long-Range Longland arc outfit. Anyhow, we get to see all the men bathing, and there are some interesting things here. First off, look at Pell.
Yeah, look at Pell, bruh. Yeah, my man has... Thank you for at least giving him scars after that explosion, bruh. How the hell is this man alive? How the hell? Bruh, One Piece is tripping. This man should be minced meat. My man exploded, had a nuclear warhead in his mouth while flying as a freaking pigeon or hawk, whatever he is when he turns. And my man exploded with all that blowing up in his face, and my man just came out with some cool-looking scars? Shut the hell
Look at
up.
those scars, man. Look at them. We didn't see those scars before. It may have been the damage that he got from the explosion, right? So that's pretty cool. And then we see eyelashes, the camel in the back as well. And we also see the other ducks. Then we go over to the women's bath, and it's pretty much empty. Just Vivi and Igaram's wife.
I'm sorry, it's not empty. If Vivi's there, I'ma stop myself there because I don't know if she's still underage, but she's fine.
But we also have the Kung Fu Dugongs, who are the same ones that Luffy tamed way back in Arabasta, if you remember. So that's pretty neat. And then we see Geratsu as a clerk for the bathhouse. And like the fool he is, he realized he made a mistake. He's not the boss man of the Blue Sea, he's a clerk. And that's because he said clerk on accident. See, the Japanese word for boss man is bancho, while the Japanese word for clerk is banto. So, when he told Goro he wants to rule the Blue Sea, what Goro actually said was clerk. So, banto instead of bancho. He thinks it's too late to back out though, so he's become a co-owner of this tourist spot on the Blue Sea. For the Arabasta folks. That's it. Pretty cool story, huh? Again, man, why does the anime not animate this? It's just a big mystery to me. They just take up a lot of time with filler arcs, but not this. That sucks,
So
man.
this is canon.
I really wish they would animate this, but whatever. But as you can see, Geratsu the priest is officially not a bad guy anymore. Well, I suppose this is it, but there's one more thing. It's an ending about young Robin. This ending is pretty cool, and it hints at some things towards her past, so I think you'll find this interesting. And also, this is the second to last ending in a very long time. I'm serious. It's this ending, then the next one, and then after that, there's not an ending for 800 episodes. Why?
Thank
I'll
God.
explain later. But this is it. Enjoy the Robin ending, and see ya.
Okay, let's see the ending for Robin. Oh, she's little. Okay, that was a sweet little ending. At this point, the cover story was better than the episode itself, right? Like, that was one dope-ass backstory, bro. They connected Skypiea to Arabasta. We got to see all the lovely characters we like. I really liked Vivi's character, man. I wish we get her back in some episodes. I don't know why why don't they animate this, considering that it's canon. I think my editor just said it's canon. Confirm in the comments if I'm wrong, tell me. But nah, that was a dope-ass backstory, bro. Like, right? And seeing Arabasta thrive with water and all that, bro. Knowing what Crocodile did, like pretty much making those people a desert island. So, yo, this was dope. I really enjoyed that cover story, right? The episode was cool as well. We're still on our way, battling Aqua Laguna to get to Enies Lobby. And yeah, our train is moving hella fast, so I think we're on a good, right? We're gonna catch up. I don't think their train is moving as fast as ours. This is an unpredictable train, has no brakes, right? So we might get there in time before they execute or whatever they plan to do with our crew, or rather Robin and Usopp and Franky. But regardless, they're still kind of setting up the plot. So I guess in next episode, like once we arrive to Enies Lobby, I think that's when the action is gonna start. But like I said, nothing changed. Nothing changed, bro. Yeah, sure, we now know Robin's still on our side, but nothing changed. How are we gonna defeat them, bro? That's crazy. Like, that is actually legit crazy. But hey, I'm here for it. That being said, I ain't gonna applaud this that much. I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, love you, enjoy, and bye.